So I'm here in my orchard, and it's about what's the date? The 9th of August. And I just want to document a little bit what the animals are doing in here. I wish I would have been doing this all along, but I haven't been. Anyway, I'm down near the pears and the apples. It's about all I've got left. I've got a few peaches left, not many. But I was down here the other night and picking for somebody, and lo and behold, looky here, looky here. Look at those nice apples, they're great. Yeah, looky there. Okay, what's that? That's huge. We know what that is. It's bear poop. Okay, then I come over here to pick my friend some apples, and I see this tree's destroyed. Look at that, look at that. Look at that. I mean, geez, he has to take the whole tree? I mean, for heaven's sakes, look at that. Yeah. One of my prize apple trees. I mean, really. Yeah, look at that. Big poop. What a butthead. Yeah. What carnage, my God. Yeah, so there's another one over here. Look at this. Taking the main branch down. Yeah, this is the work of a butthead. Well, it makes me mad. I mean, for heaven's sakes, it's one thing to take the fruit, it's another thing to destroy the tree. Yeah, there's another one. That's from a little while ago, a couple of weeks ago when we had plums. Yeah, so it's a regular party down here every night. I know it is. Okay, there's another bear poop over here. Looky here. Yeah, look at that. That's the bear. That one. I don't know what that is. That's deer or something. There's some poop in here I don't recognize, but it might just be from the deer gorging themselves on the fruit every single night. Yeah, then look at this. This is one of my favorite plum trees here on the end here. Yeah, the big brat, he tried to climb up the plum tree, broke the branches. Look at that. Look at that. Dang him. Yeah, what a butthead. Broke the branches right off. I mean, I can't imagine a big old bear trying to get up in this tree. But obviously he did. It was loaded with plums. And now it's just, well, it has a few less. Let's put it like that. Anyway, let's walk back this way. So this is the lower part of my orchard. I've got about, I don't know, 30 some apples. And I have not seen the potential of these apples, this apple section. Look at that. I just have to, yeah, I mean, they just destroy things. I have not seen the potential of these apples because it's down at the bottom here, and they kind of get the last bits of care. I have to drag this around if I want to water the thing, and I don't water it, you know, if it's not bearing fruit, but it was bearing this year, so I wanted to water it a little bit. Yeah, so I don't know what these apples can do. I bet they can just kick butt. I've seen what the peaches can do. They kick butt. Yeah, look at this. Bear damage. Okay, let's go back up here. I want to get one of my favorite trees. Here's one of the later peaches that's a good one. Has some fruit on it. Yeah, I got to come down here and pick some of this stuff before there's nothing left. Especially the apples. Oh, there it is. I have a pear tree here that's just gorgeous. It's one of my favorite trees. In here with all these blackberries. I got to hack these back. Yeah, this is I believe it's a red d'Anjou. Delicious pear. You can always tell when the stuff's getting ripe. Everything starts eating it and pecking it. I don't think these are ripe yet. They start to come off. No, they have a little while to go. And here's some more. There's more pears down there. There's some Asian pears. These are way too close. But they are good too. They're not ripe yet. Yeah, the peaches are done. I've got about 30, 35 peach trees. Well, no, they're not quite all done. But they're way up there, where the bear can't get them unless he breaks the tree down. yeah, so I've had a real epiphany with this orchard this year. This is quite funny to me, very amusing. I I've fretted about this orchard a lot because it's 100 trees, and it's really, it's an excellent, excellent asset to the land. I mean, they're all established. It's been here now for almost 20 years, not quite that long, maybe 15 or so. I guess we put it in '96, and I've been its primary caretaker since 1999, if you could call it that. And I've just fretted my fool head off wondering, what in the hell am I going to do with this orchard? It's planted, it can bear. It doesn't always bear because of the climate out here, but over the years it's just been really hard because I'm here alone and I simply can't take care of 100 fruit trees on a slope the way that one normally takes care of fruit trees. But this year, since I've been in here a lot, I tend to talk to the nature around me, and I just always notice how happy I am when I'm in here. And I asked it. I said, "Well, okay, what do you want?" And it told me it wants to do this. Yeah, this, meaning it wants to be a food forest for the wild animals. It said, you can do anything you want in here. Come in here and, if you want to clean it up a little bit, cut firewood, fine. If you want to graft nectarines on some of these trees that you don't really like, fine. Basically, it told me I can do anything I want because it knows I can't take care of 100 trees on a slope. So, yeah, look at this. I think this is the bear doing this. Trying to scratch some of this off. This didn't just fall off. There were scratch marks earlier. Yeah, so I absolutely cackled with glee at the prospect because, wow, that's easy, and it wants to do this. It wants to be wild. I mean, oh, look, there's more bear poop. Yeah, look at that. Big blob there. Yeah, that's really easy. I'm totally cool with that. I'm totally on board with that. I mean, I see why it doesn't want to be this pampered, fussed over, captured by a man-made process entity. It simply doesn't. It's wild. It can take care of itself. It doesn't need me. And I've kind of created that in it, because I stopped watering it. Well, I don't water it when it doesn't bear. And that was really kind of a scary thing for me to do at first because I didn't know if it was going to croak or what. But it makes it. And now it's hardened off to that. So, nope, that's not ready yet. So that's way cool. So I'm totally happy with that little development. Yeah, it kind of really tickles me because, well, it just does, It's like here's this gourmet variety orchard, and what's it going to do? It's going to be food for animals. I mean, I'm going to get some too, apparently, but it doesn't bear every year, I must say. Yeah, look, that's a nectarine. I love nectarines. Only got 3 of them, and they're very scrubby. That's one. That's the 3rd one. And this isn't a nectarine. This is coming off the rootstock. So I could do grafting onto these. I could graft from the one remaining good nectarine with its one good branch. Yeah, so you see it's kind of, fallen into decay, but not much. This, if I wanted to, one year, if I had a crew, we could come in here and clean this up. It would take a lot now because there's a lot of blackberries, and the watering infrastructure is just over with. The fence is just over with, but the fence is around all my area, which is a 1/4 acre. So forget about that. There's going to be no fencing going on, but if we wanted to come in here, clean it up, for a season of growth and bearing, we could do that, and it probably would be okay with that. But ongoing, nah, it doesn't want to do that. It simply doesn't want to do that. It wants to be the wild animal oasis. So I'm just totally on board with that. I think that's way cool. Yeah, see, here's their little pit stop here for water. And being that this is a really dry climate, they all know where the water is. Oh yeah, you betcha they know where the water is. they hang around right here, marked territory. So, yeah, this is the peach part up here. These trees were just loaded. Just loaded. I've picked a lot of peaches this year. There is nothing like a tree-ripened peach plucked right off the tree and into the mouth. Just like heaven. So, that is my wild orchard.